We have been doing that relation between the elastic constant, Young's modulus, rigidity modulus, bulk modulus, and Poisson ratio. In fact, we have completed half of the derivations. We will recollect it again. Consider a cube of the side, unit side, and with three different forces P, Q, or forces acting along X, Y, Z directions. Then I have, if three forces are acting, then the extension, what is expansion? That is what? Extension along x-axis. If there is extension along x-axis, there is a contraction along y-axis as well as z-axis. Therefore, I have proved that last class, the resultant, the net extension, the net elongation, we have done, do you remember this? Net elongation, this only I have done it last class. Net elongation along one particular direction is equal to 1 by q p minus sigma q plus r. Out of three equations, x, y, z, I am taking the first equation. Now next, if P equal to Q equal to R, what happens? We have done that. That also net elongation in one direction. And I hope you remember all that. Increase in volume also we have calculated. Right? Therefore, coming back to this, if P equal to Q equal to R, we have done. If P equal to Q equal to R, then what do we get? We got the net elongation. We have done this. The net elongation along any one of the axes, maybe x or y or z is equal to, what is that? Elongation is what's called alpha 1 minus 2 sigma we have done, isn't it? This we have done. Where alpha is equal to what? P by Q, where P is the applied force, Q is the Young's modulus, we have done it. Elongation in one direction. Suppose, consider a cube here, and that cube, since it is a unit cube, length is equal to 1 meter, this is also 1 meter, right? Now this A, B, C, D, when I apply a tangential force on this area. Now you have to imagine this picture, try to understand this. Can you follow? This picture, that is called shearing force per unit area. This is 1 meter, this is 1 meter. Area is what? 1 meter square. Okay. The force is called P, like this, just I. And this is say fixed, this portion is fixed, this portion is completely fixed. Okay. This is force per unit area. Force per unit area is equal to what? P only. What is this P? Shearing stress. As a result, what happens? A displaces to A dash, B displaces to B dash. Then I am writing this. Theta is the angle of shear. Theta is the angle of shear. This is X. This is also X. Now previously this is the diagonal. D and B are diagonal. In the examination you need not show all this. I am explaining to you. This diagonal is perpendicular to this one. What happens because of this force? B changes to B dash. In other words, there is an elongation. This is called extension strain. How much is elongated? Bm. This much is the elongation, extension. Extension is happening which direction? That's an important. Extension is acting along this direction. Alpha is along this direction. This is an extension. Then what happens? The contraction. See here, A changes to A dash, join this. A changes to A dash. That means contraction has taken place this direction. Contraction has taken place this diagonal. This diagonal is perpendicular to this. This is not beta, I'll write it. How much the contraction has taken place? From here drop a perpendicular, right? This much is the contraction. See, this much is the contraction. This much is the extension. Contraction, what do you call? Beta, isn't it? Now there is one theorem. Remember, what the theorem says? Theorem says that extension and contraction, this is extension strain, this is what? Contraction strain, both are mutually perpendicular. One is extension, this is compression, right? Therefore extension strain and sum of extension strain and compression, what is it? Compression strain is equal to shear, and they are mutually perpendicular to each other. They are mutually perpendicular. This is acting this direction, extension is this direction, compression this direction. They are mutually perpendicular to each other. Therefore the sum of extension strain mutual, they are equivalent to theta by 2 plus theta by 2. They are equal only. Try to understand that. Here what? They are equal to shear. Can you follow? I am taking this part here. Now put P is equal to minus Q, right? R is equal to 0, right? That means this is fixed. R is fixed. I am not applying any force, therefore R is equal to 0. P is equal to Q, equal and opposite forces, couple it forms, right? Therefore what happens? P is equal to minus Q in equal magnitude. R is 0, that is fixed, this portion is fixed. Then it can be applied. Then you substitute here. What will happen? Alpha extension. What is here? Alpha is equal to 1 by Q P minus sigma, this is minus P, plus R is equal to 0. R is equal to 0. Therefore alpha is equal to 1 by Q, right? P plus sigma P. Alpha is equal to, along x-axis, extension this is. Don't get confused with this alpha. Therefore P by Q 1 plus sigma, right? This is called extension strain. Extension strain, right? Extension strain, you may get confused with this, right? Because this is alpha, this is extension along x-axis, net extension along x-axis. So therefore here what you get, an extension in one direction, contraction is in that direction. According to the theorem, is called shear. Therefore I'll read out this one. A shear, next you have to write this. After this you write, a shear is equivalent to the sum of shear. A shear is equivalent to sum of extension strain. What is extension strain? Alpha, and compressional strain beta. They are right angle to each other. See, they are right angle to each other. That is equal to shear. Okay. Therefore, what is extension strain? This is extension strain. Here extension strain equal to, they are equal also, right? They are equal. Therefore, what will get? Theta is equal to, right, extension strain plus contraction strain, because extension strain is also equal to contraction strain, because P equal to Q. P equal to Q is the magnitude. Therefore, theta is equal to this value P by Q 1 plus this extension strain plus contraction strain. P by Q 1 plus sigma. I am adding these two. Therefore, what do you get? The shear or shearing strain equal to 2 times P by Q 1 plus sigma. Can you follow? Next, what you have to do? The rigidity modulus. What is rigidity modulus? Is equal to shearing stress by shearing strain. Shearing stress is P only. We got it as P, is it? Shearing stress is P. Shearing strain is theta. But theta is value, you got it already. Therefore, rigidity modulus symbol is N. N is equal to P by theta is equal to TP by Q 1 plus sigma. PP get cancelled. N is equal to Q by T1 plus sigma. Right? See, they may ask you separately one separate question. See, here I am giving the summary of all that totally. Now it is your talent or your skill to segregate. Got it? You segregate that and go through the question paper and write it accordingly. Can you follow? See, appropriate places you have to add this. Appropriate place you have to add this. Right? This one. And you must understand also. Still, in spite of my 33 years experience, I have not understood this fully. About 70% only I understood. And whatever I am teaching you only 20%. Students, dear students, just to understand that whatever I understood is very difficult to. But unless or otherwise, you discuss with other teachers, reading more book, more same derivations several times, you will understand. Somehow you can escape for the exams and somehow. Unless or otherwise you understand clearly. It is because I say my comprehend power is only 70% for so many years. My friends or my colleagues understanding may be more than that or less than that. Therefore, whatever I thought, it will go only 20 or 30% of it. The remaining you have to go through other things, right? No teachers are better teachers. Teach one is important. Therefore, they may ask you for 6 mark question separately. The questions. Look, I will be discussing different notes for other mind. See KSSK, Suresh and Dr. Govind. Different notes, then I will write it. These all the things is available in our department. What you have to comment? Apart from the textbooks are there. Go through the textbook. Examinations like a battlefield, right? Right? Battlefield. Therefore, you do use your common sense. That's all I can say. Can you follow? Go through some engineering books also. All the things, it will help you. That is my advice. Okay. Now, depends upon the question. Like I taught you how to ride the vehicle, but in the traffic, how you manage that is your problem. Okay. Therefore, you have to practice several times, right? Therefore, this is another question they will ask you for 6 mark question. Okay. Already I have discussed what is the how to get the value for K. What is that? This also I have done for you, right? This I will get it back. I think you remember in the previous video. Got it? K is equal to, I don't know where it lost. Okay, anyway. This relation between Young's modulus and bulk modulus, which we have done already, that is 3, 1 minus 2 sigma. See, I remember this is same. This is also same. Here 2, therefore here 3. Here 1 instead of plus and minus. This relation, if you write in the examination also, right, they will give some marks. This is only for the person who want to survival, right, in the exam. They want to get something. You can remember all these values, constants. Instead of 8 mark, you may get 1 or 2 mark if you write the relation and the concepts. How to? I remember only these two. Even I don't remember. Just before the exam, only 1 or 2 days, I'll read it and remember. Even before coming to the class, 1 hour, 2 hours before that, we'll remember, we'll forget. Therefore, whatever that, nobody will remember in their lifetimes, right? Okay. Thank you. Next question, I'll find the relation between Poisson ratio, all right? And then another question, prove this sigma, that is Poisson ratio, is equal to 3k minus 2n and 2n plus 6k, or sigma also I can remember is 3k minus 2n, double it, 6k plus 2n. Easy to remember, no? Let us see how we are going to derive. That I will do in the next class. Can you follow? See, weightlifting cannot be done in 1 or 2, 3 days. It has to do by 6 or 7 months. Slowly you have to do. Therefore, this is the 10th video. Go through all the video. Please suggest and ask doubts with other teachers also. Thank you.